Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to St. Mark's High School here at Tom Rosa Court. We got a great matchup for you, Red Lion versus the St. Mark's Spartans. We were having technical difficulties, so we're joining you a little bit late. But St. Mark's already up to a 2-0 lead. That foul there's on Aiden Kuklo. Sean Taylor at the top of the key, dishes it off. That's Roberts at the top. That's Bromwell in transition there. Draws a foul. He's going to the line for two. St. Mark's not a very good free throw shooting team, but they did a lot better against Archmere. They're only shooting 58.4% from the free throw line. Might come back to haunt them later in the season, but see if they can get it on track. This is the first. St. Mark's 7-1 this season. St. Mark's 7-1 this season. They're coming off a big win on Tuesday against Archmere. They won that by 6 points in a great defensive matchup, 53-47. As we saw, aggression, heart, determination from this team. Looking to build off that, keep their great season going. Off the mark there from Luke Poto. Roberts in the corner for three. A little bit off the mark there. Starting five for St. Mark's, we got number 5, Max Batten. We got number 2, Dylan Bromwell. We got number 32, Luke Podolak. And we got number 12, Aiden Kuklo out there. And number 13, Kip Fillingham. And for Red Lion, we got Kevin Arkhurst, Chaz Chambly, Lakevis Laws, Elijah Roberts, and Samuel Taylor. This Red Lion team, it's young, but it's looking to build off. It's looking to build off a couple wins this year. They're 2-7. They're very young. They have 10 guys on the roster that are underclassmen. See Poto there with the nice basket in transition. That's one thing we saw there from that Archmere game is the ability to force turnovers, get steals, get down in transition for some easy buckets. As we see another steal there, Poto. And he lays it in. Off to a hot start here. St. Mark's 7-0 already. There's a foul there on the floor. It's number 5 on Max Batten. It's his first. St. Mark's, they're using their bench. Usually you would see a stronger starting 5 out there, but you know they got faith in all their players, as we've seen throughout the season, then dip into their bench probably more than any other team in the state, sending out about 10, 11 players a game. And there's only 5 on the court at a time. That basket's good in transition from Laws. As first turnover there from St. Mark's. Bromwell in the corner for 3, and boom goes the dynamite. That's one thing we do see a lot from St. Mark's. They do shoot a lot of three-pointers. They're making 6.1 a game. In the first quarter against Archmere, we saw them do that a lot when they were struggling to get it inside against that strong Archmere defense. And Poto gets another one. Poto lays it up and in on the other end. And we get a timeout from Red Lion. A great start here from St. Mark's. They're up 10 in this first quarter. As I was saying about that Archmere game, against that strong defense that Archmere has, they were trying to get inside they were struggling to get it inside the paint, but so they ended up moving the ball around the outside, chucking up a lot of threes, and they weren't working. But once they got that defense going, they forced some turnovers. Transitions really where this team thrives. Red Lion taking a time out here to try to stop some momentum that St. Mark's is having. I mean, St. Mark's great defense early. I think Red Lion just has to try to not turn the ball over as much as we've seen. But that's a credit to this amazing St. Mark's defense. They're only letting up 54 a game, 54 points a game. It's really a strong suit. They crash the offensive glass. No, force the other team to make mistakes and get easy buckets in transition. Luke Podolak dishes it down low. Great ball movement here from the Spartans early. Bromwell for three. Bang, that's his second make. Got fouled there from Aiden Kuklo. Bromwell off to a hot start shooting the ball. He's 2 for 2 from beyond the arc. As I was saying about this St. Mark's defense, they put pressure on you early. They're pressing, and it's the first quarter. Looking to try to put this game out of reach against an inexperienced Red Lion team. Great steal there from Aiden Kuklo. Dribbling down the court, in the corner, Bromwell with a hot hand. Dishes it to Kip, and a little bit of an errant pass there. It goes out of bounds, Red Lion ball. Roberts inbounds. Kevin Arkhurst. Out to Donald Brown. No good with the shot there. Luke Podolak with a great Euro step in the finish down low. What a move. What a move there we see. Roberts with the shot, that's no good. Gets his own rebound and puts it back up and in. Red Lions starting to feel the pressure here. They're starting to press too. They're in a 1-2-2 zone, looking to try to trap the ball carrier. Luke Podolak dishes it to Batten down low, and Batten draws a foul. St. Mark's getting a lot of easy looks down there in the paint. Out in transition, breaking the press. Fouls on number 30, Mario Castillo. That's his first. As Max makes one from the line. Max misses short. Deflected off Aiden Kuklo down low and out of bounds. Goes to Red Lion. St. Mark's keeping the pressure. Oh, they called that off Red Lion. So Max Batten on the inbound there. And St. Mark's ball still. We're going to try to extend this lead early. Out to Poto. Bromwell outside again. Aiden Kuklo dishes it to Batten. Great ball movement here, trying to break the zone. St. Mark's is 3 for 3 from beyond the arc. That's their third shot, third make That one's good from Luke Podolak. Red Line really struggling on defense here. You love the aggression there from Luke Poto. He tried to go for the steal, ultimately didn't get it. Sean Taylor up and in with the bucket. That's what you see, bodies on the floor. Love the aggression from the St. Mark's defense. Bromwell again for 3. That's their first miss of the day. A little bit of a heat check there. It was a good shot, open shot. Max Batten in there. And he lays it up and in. Red Line trying to find something on this offensive end. More of that aggression. Luke Podolak down and lays it up and in transition. He's on fire so far, folks. Time winding down the quarter. Red Line looking to take this last shot. Then they get a layup up and in there. At the buzzer. After the first quarter, St. Mark's 25 and Red Line 8. St. Mark's keys there. Keys there are just the defense. You love these younger guys getting some minutes. Love the aggression, getting it out in transition. That's exactly what we saw in the Archmere game.
So,
Mike, what led them to the win.
What do we think is going to happen in the second period?
Well, you see St. Mark's there, they were really aggressive on defense.
Definitely.
And you saw the 3 ball start to come in for them. That might come into play. They had great ball movement to get those open looks.
Definitely, they do. They're really out there on the court, and they're not letting Red Line have the ball at all. They're taking away, and they're just driving it down the court from what I'm seeing.
That's right. They're taking away immediately, almost every time. St. Mark's sends a new 5 in there. Tariq Warner's been on fire this year. They're St. Mark's leading scorer. He's taking the ball up the court now. Mo's really aggressive on defense against Archmere last time, creating a lot of steals. He did have 4 points. It was all his defense on John Orsini last game. It really helped them with the win. St. Mark's turns it over out of bounds off the back of the Red Line going to the line. That's Laws on the line for Red Line. It's no good there. See from St. Mark's, as soon as Red Line crosses half court, they're just all over. They're just all over the ball carrier. Really just forcing a lot of mistakes. Oh, that was a mistake there from Mo. In transition. It's good from Donnell Brown. Easy layup up and in there. Oh, easy pass down low. Looks like Dan Ibrahim traveled down there. Excuse me. I think he traveled and cost him an easy 2 points. Trying to get it back. Ibrahim really aggressive there after that miss. He knows he made a mistake. He tried to get the ball back immediately, but then ends up with the foul there. Using his body too much on defense. Trying to thrust the ball out of their hands. That's a 3 ball from the corner. Sam Taylor. And St. Mark down the court. That's a stolen away. And Red Lion here, they're starting to build some momentum. That's an 8-point run, 8-0 run to start out the quarter. They're looking to keep the pressure on here with this full court press. Xavier Tapper down to Kip Fillingham. Mo for 3. Bang! St. Mark's is hot from 3 right now. They are 4 out of 5 for 3. And that's all due to the ball movement. Once they break this press, Red Lions having a hard time getting back on defense. Letting up some open looks. Castillo down low, misses it. Castillo puts it up again, draws a foul. That's on Dan Ibrahim again. Ibrahim. Keep messing that one up. My bad, folks. Castillo misses the first. Misses the second. Warner passes to Mo up top. And he travels. That is sort of what we see out of. It's what we've been seeing out of Mo the past 2 games. He's really good on defense. He gets the ball. He's all over his man. But on offense, he's a little bit of a liability, even though we saw him make that 3-pointer. I mean, he's turned the ball over several times. That cost him. Dan Ibrahim again. Easy layup. That's 2. In transition again. Sounds like a broken record. Sam Taylor with a deep 3. He was aggressive, and 3 Spartans there battling for the rebound amongst themselves. End up giving the ball back to Red Lion. But then Red Lion missed a layup. And there's a foul there on Red Lion. This kind of slows the game down right now. Red Lion had a hot start to this quarter, but starting to slow down a little bit. The defense is getting a little bit better from St. Mark's. Mo taking it up the court. That's Tariq Warner. Easy 2 in the lane and 1. Bit of a hard foul there. But he's going to the line for 1 more. Try to make this a 3-point play. Tariq Warner, arguably the best free throw shooter on the team. He drills it. St. Mark's pretty good from the line so far. St. Mark's bringing their defense back. They're still playing man-to-man, but they're not full court pressing. But Ibrahim is on his man like glue. Up at the top, right immediately when he crosses half court. We give it to Mo, out in transition. Oh, just misses. Fillingham with the rebound, no good. They get the offensive rebound again and travel. They traveled there trying to scramble for the rebound. Got a sub coming in. Aiden Kuklo, who we saw out there in that first quarter, doing damage. Got Elijah Roberts bringing it up the court. Warner on him. Passes it to Brown. Brown drives, puts it up and in. Brown has 4 already in this game. And Ibrahim carries. That's not something we see a lot. St. Mark's getting a little careless with the ball here. They're turning it over several times, and that's what That's what's keeping this game a little bit on the closer side. It's hovering around 15 points when we saw a 21-8 lead after the first quarter. Errant shot there. And a heated Coach Wright calls a frustrating timeout. I would assume he's definitely talking about not turning the ball over there. They're turning the ball over a lot. They're just becoming careless. Redline's getting aggressive on defense as well with that full court press that they're having. They're having a hard time breaking this press here. I would like to see a little bit more of that ball movement that we saw. There's a lot of dribbling going on the St. Mark's side and not a lot of passing. I would like to see more passing. That's what led to those open threes. Redline keeping the pressure on here. Mo passes to Warner, trying to break the press. Back to Mo. Back to Kuklo. Ibrahim for three. Bang! Only missed 1 3 today. St. Mark's. That's their 5th make, and we're only 5 minutes into the second quarter here. Good ball movement from Redline. Dishes out to Taylor. Taylor with the offensive foul. That's a great. That's what you love to see as a coach. You just love to see laying a body on the line, draw a foul, get the ball back. That's what you love to see. Kuklo out in transition. Mo with the 3. Misses short. Ballin down there for the rebound. Xavier Tapper gets it back, but he steps out of bounds. Gives the ball right back to Redline. Roberts bringing it up the court now. Warner on him. Roberts dribbling around, and he travels. Can't slide the feet like that. Getting a little careless. His ball right back to St. Mark's. St. Mark's every time passing it to Kuklo in the middle. They're just leaving Kuklo open at half court. And that's leading to some transition buckets as we see there. It's another 2 points. Couldn't quite tell who that was from, but another easy layup. And after that timeout, St. Mark's is coming out with a 5-0 run. Well, as soon as I say that, Sam Taylor with the 3. We did see a lead up to 20. Warner brings it inside and slams it home. What a play. What a strong finish at the basket. Saw some of that explosiveness against Archman. He's bringing that same intensity to this game. Abraham with the rebound, loses the ball, but Tapper gets it back. St. Mark's sends the ball up the court, and Tariq Warner drops a pass. It looked like he wanted to pass it one more before he actually had the ball. Led to a loss of concentration and dropped it out of bounds. Let's not discredit Warner, though. He was feeling himself, feeling the energy after that explosive finish at the rim in transition. That's Brown again. I believe that's 6 points. And he's Redline's leading scorer. St. Mark's turns it over again, back to Redline. 17-point lead now, 40-23, St. Mark's' favor. What a pass there. I know that wasn't in play, but my goodness, what a football pass there from Aiden Kuklo. right at the ref's hands. Sometimes you just got to admire talent. Warner with the steal, tips it, and he has another steal. And he slams it home again. That's himself right now. He gets right back on his man before he even crosses half court. Ibrahim fouls. That would have been insane. He was looking to copy Tariq Warner's style there. Try to jump the handoff, but ends up clipping him. That's his third foul here in the second quarter. He's gonna have to watch it a little bit so he doesn't foul out of this game. Remember, if you get 5 fouls, you foul out and you have to sit the rest of the game out. St. Mark's with a trap. Dishes off to Taylor, though. Taylor with a hard take and one. Taylor with the hard take to the basket there. St. Mark's tried to draw the charge, but ended up not being in transition. Oh, looks like it was an offensive foul. Great play again there from St. Mark's. Taking the charge. Warner for 3. Warner is on fire. Unbelievable, this guy. This guy, he's had 7 points in the last minute. Another steal. Tapper up and in. Those are his first points of the game. And the press from St. Mark's. We see St. Mark's get the ball back again. Warner draws inside. No good there. Out of bounds there. Staying with St. Mark's with 0.4 seconds left in this half. They're going to have to get a shot off quick. Mo. And he just holds it. What a end of the quarter there. After that timeout, you saw a different kind of intensity from St. Mark's. They were jumping passes, stealing, crashing the boards. Warner out in transition. St. Mark's right now, their 3-pointers just will not miss. They've missed 1 3-point shot here so far, and they're 6 out of 7. Warner just seemed to take over that last 2 minutes of the quarter, 2 minutes of the half. Those 2 big dunks in transition, hard takes to the basket.
How do we think those 2 first periods went, Mike?
Well, very good for St. Mark's. You saw a lot of aggression. You saw some defense. You saw some transition. You saw the 3 balls going in. But don't discredit this Red Lion team. I mean, they've only scored 34.4 points on average this season, but they're already at 23. They're kind of staying in this, but they're going to need to get some stops on the defensive end to try to keep it close.
Definitely. Anything to expect out of St. Mark's for the third period here?
Well, St. Mark's, you're going to be looking to keep that same intensity, try to bring this game out of reach. I mean, you have a big chance. I was just watching a NBA game last night. It was the Warriors against the Sacramento Kings, and the Warriors were up 22 or 20 at halftime, and they ended up losing that game by 6 points. So you can't come out here flat. You can't come out here soft. You got to keep the same intensity that you had in that first half.
Definitely. Literally do not want to drop the ball on the
you cannot drop the ball.
Game. No.
I mean, we did see a couple times St. Mark's did turn the ball over. They had some careless turnovers, but you know, what's keeping them in this game is they're also causing Red Lion to turn the ball over.
So we saw with that timeout called by the coach around middle of, I think, the second period there, where they kept losing the ball to Red Lion. Just a chance for them to regroup, refocus.
Absolutely.
And I think they scored a 3-pointer out of that one, or it might have been a layup, but they focused and they got their head back in the game there.
They came out of that timeout ready to play.
They did.
Whatever Coach Wright was saying in that huddle, I mean, it worked. They came out at a 5-0 run, and then they were only up 15. Now they're up 23.
Yeah.
So they extended that lead quite a bit. But let's see. They got to stop Sam Taylor he's had a couple big threes. Saw him in the corner, in both corners. Looks like that's his hot spot. And then we saw Donnell Brown. He was getting in the paint, getting dirty. He had 6. So what you want to see out of the St. Mark's team is you got to stop those two, but keep getting out in transition, keep that same intensity.
Of course. I think we're going to take a break here. A few minutes. This is Spartan Broadcasting Center Sports Section signing off.
And we're back here at St. Mark's High School looking to start this second half in about 40 seconds. St. Mark's out to a 47-23 lead. Had a great first quarter. Struggled a little bit in the second quarter, but then ended with a great run there at the end in those last 2 minutes. We saw Tariq Warner starting to take over this game.
Mike, any key observations for the third quarter here before we start?
I mean, St. Mark's just has to keep that intensity up. Just got to keep working, get in transition, get the steals, work on defense. You just got to keep it up. Red Lion, you know, they still have a shot here. You never know. They did look pretty good in that second quarter on the offensive side of the ball. St. Mark's sending out Xavier Tapper, Luke Podolak, Aiden Kuklo, Kip Fillingham, and Dan Ibrahim. That ball is out of bounds there. Off St. Mark's though, Red Line keeps it. Red Line looking to improve on their first half offensive struggles as they draw a foul early there. Foul's on number 30, Dan Ibrahim. That's his 4th foul. If he gets one more, he's got to be careful here. He's going to foul out of this game. But they gave you 5, might as well use them. That's good there from Brown. Brown was played a key role in this first quarter, this first half. I mean, he got in the paint, now has 8 points out of their 25. And Brown was getting inside, being aggressive. Brown bringing it up the court again here. Tapper on him. Slowed down to drive. Kevin Arkers with the ball. Dishes it to Taylor. Taylor's had a couple big threes this game. Gets it in the paint. Just barely rims out. It bounced about 4 times on the rim. Just didn't want to fall. St. Mark's gets the rebound. Kuklo picks up his dribble, passes to Ibrahim. Dishes it back to Kuklo. Tried to dish it to Kip there on the inside, but he ended up tossing it out of bounds on an errant pass, so gives Red Line the ball back. Giving it to Kevin Arkhurst here. Back to Taylor. Taylor tried to make a move on Dan. Podolak moving his feet. Good ball movement here from Red Lion. And that shot is off of the wiring above the net. That was a little bit off. Just a little bit. That is ruled as out of bounds, even though it didn't go out. Tapper. And that's what St. Mark's been able to do. St. Mark's to break this Red Lion press. They've been dishing it to the 2 guys up front, to the easy inbound, and then they've been dishing it to half court. And then once the guys from half court that are supposed to be in the paint, once they come up, they get an easy feed inside, and that's what led to the Ibrahim basket down low. Easy 2 points. We got jump ball here. Both teams had possession at the same time, but looks like St. Mark's gets the possession arrow. Podolak now. Strong handling. Podolak steps out of bounds there. He tried to get around the defender, but number 1, DeMonte Judge was not having that. St. Mark's come back out with this full court press. This is what we were talking about, keeping that intensity. But Red Lion brings it down low. Lays it up and in for a 2. Cuts the lead to 22 now. Great job. Redline making the adjustment there. You know, Tapper got a nice shot inside. Ibrahim outside for 3 and misses. That's St. Mark's second miss from 3 today. There's a foul there. Foul there on number 2. That's Kevin Arkhurst. That's his 4th. Remember, if you get 5, you guys sit out the rest of the game. But they give you 5, might as well use them. Sean Taylor came off the court there. Elijah Roberts back on him. Redline very intense on defense right now. 3, St. Mark's has their second miss. And Ibrahim with the offensive rebound, back up and in. A little bit of confusion there for a second. My bad on that one, but that is number 1, DeMonte Judge. DeMonte Judge with the and 1. Their score 51-29 now. (51-30) as they make their free throw. Redline, they're hanging with them. They're hanging tough here. They actually gained 2 points so far in this quarter. However, St. Mark's just keeping that pressure on, that full court press. We saw a couple offensive rebounds. They were able to break Red Lions' full court press a few times, led to a couple easy layups. We're having a technical difficulty here with the scoreboard function that we're using, and it's 51-30 with 4 minutes and 56 seconds left in this third quarter. Podolak bringing it back down the court. Dishes inside to Tapper. Tapper with the easy 2. Lays it up and in off the backboard. Beautiful pass inside there. Just love the ball movement from St. Mark's. Elijah Roberts trying to bring it up inside. No good. Aiden Kuklo with the rebound. Podolak. Ibrahim, it's a 3-on-1. Ibrahim just takes himself, misses the first, gets his own rebound, and puts it back up and in. It's now 55-30. As it looks like our scoreboard is back functioning again. Redline has had some success. They've been able to drive inside the paint, get some baskets going. Drew a couple fouls. That is Kevin Arkhurst for 3. Lead back down to 22. Oh, Kuklo on a mission. Tapper, Fillingham puts it up and 1. Kip Fillingham there with the bucket through contact. He's going to line for 1. Again, as we said before, St. Mark's not a very good free throw shooting team, but they make that one. Roberts now bringing it up the court. Dishes it to the corner. Redline has been able to drive a couple times, but now St. Mark's is out in transition. Dishes it to Tapper. Tapper again with another 2. That's 6 on the game for him. Once again, we see St. Mark's out in transition after a steal, after a forced turnover. That's been the story of these last few games here. Their defense is just, they've been immaculate. Corner for three. That's Elijah Roberts. The swish. There's that half-court pass again to Tapper. Dishes to Fillingham in the corner. Kip Fillingham with another bucket. Finishing through contact. Sort of what we see there from St. Mark's. And Dan Ibrahim gets his fifth. He's going to have to sit out the game. You love the aggression there. He didn't get too many minutes. Yeah, he didn't get too many minutes there. You love to see the aggression there from him. From Ibrahim. Sorry, that was a terrible joke. But we play on. We commentate on. As Brown gets an and one there. Shooting one from the free throw line. And he makes it. Kukla with a strong take to the basket. Not quite. Kip Fillingham for three. He's got 7 in this quarter. And he is feeling himself. Excuse me, he's got 8 in this quarter. He is feeling himself coming out of the second half hot as his first 3-point make of the day. That was a steal there from St. Mark's. Aiden Kukla with the travel. That's a turnover. Don't see it often out of him. However, he does it there. Gives the ball back to Red Lion. You love seeing in this game here, Coach Wright distributing the wealth as he always does. Putting the bench in. Keeping a lot of players that, don't get a lot of minutes. However, he does have faith in all of his players, as we're seeing. And they've all played key roles to this point in the season. Not one has, not played a factor in any game. I believe every single player on this St. Mark's team has gotten minutes. Just guys like Kip Fillingham and Xavier Tapper, Aiden Kuklo. They've been playing the majority of this game. Love the intensity. Dan Ibrahim, he may have fouled out in the third quarter, but that just shows how much he wanted the ball. Just showed his determination. He wanted these minutes bad, and he got them. He made them worth it, scoring double-digit points today. That's the legacy he's going to leave behind. Great leader, great character. See him walking around his school, just chatting it up with everybody. Really just great guy. I believe we had a free throw violation there. That's pretty rare. Gives Fillingham an extra free throw, and he makes him. Made 2 out of 3 there from the line. St. Mark's, 28-point lead now. Another steal, forced turnover, and gives it right back. 2-on-2. With a strong take there was Judge, but he didn't quite get it. Fillingham up in there, and he's fouled hard. He's going right back to the free throw line. It's where he's been several times this quarter. Doing a very good job. And if you're going to foul in transition, you better not let him get the shot up and have an opportunity at and one. You got to make him earn it. As you see there, missed free throw. That just shows that you got to make them earn it from the line every once in a while. Fouls on Brown. That's his first. Fillingham 1 for 2 from the line. He's had a lot of free throws there in this quarter. He's at double digits in this quarter alone. St. Mark's with another steal. Podolak down there trying to finish. Cannot get the transition. Oh, and a block by Judge. What a block. He was absolutely stuffed. They're going to push him. They're going to push the ball down the court. Oh, and he misses. Mo up there. Mo travels. You cannot have that. Sometimes that happens. You get a little too excited there. You have an easy lane, and it's easy to get caught up in it. You love the respect there. Mo just high-five Judge there. See the respect out of that insane block. He was absolutely stuffed, but it didn't turn into anything. You love the sportsmanship. That's why we got those 4 sportsmanship award banners up here in St. Mark's High School. You love to see it. Mo's another one of those guys where you see him in school. I have a few classes with him. He just chats it up with everybody. Always has a smile on his face. Unless someone says that they have a test, then it's not so fun for him. 3.2 seconds here left in this third quarter. It's Red Lions ball. You gotta remember, these are guys, these kids playing right now. You see them at school all the time. You have classes with them. You eat lunch with them. You talk to them all the time. I mean, St. Mark's just has a great team chemistry. You're seeing, the guys that usually get more playing time, they're not getting as much in this game. However, you're seeing them get hype on the bench for their players, their teammates, their friends. And these guys, it's a brotherhood. (68-39) going into this third quarter, or going into this final quarter here. St. Mark's comfortably in control. Red Lion here. What they can take away from this game is that they've been able to score on a very good St. Mark's defense. They average 34.4 a game, and they're already at 39, and we still have a whole quarter to play. So you can take some positives away. Maybe you could build off some of that offensive momentum that we see. Sean Taylor hit a couple threes. Elijah Roberts hit a 3. Brown was in there in the paint the whole game. Kevin Arkhurst, several points of his own. Fouls on number 13. That's Kip Fillingham. That's his second. You saw him getting aggressive there on offense in that third quarter. Looking like he's getting a little aggressive here on defense in this fourth. That's Laws on the line. He made his first, looking to make the second. And it's good. No good. Excuse me. I'm sorry. St. Mark's put a couple JV guys in, brought a couple up for this game. So you got number 21's in there. Number 11 from JV's in there. Number 3, excuse me, I don't have a stat sheet out for him as of right now because, you know, there were no prior knowledge. Xavier Tapper brings it down the court. Oh, he tried to go for the dunk. Didn't quite get it. And these guys just they're just having fun out there at this point. They're trying to seize the moment. It's great for these JV guys to get into this varsity game, meaning against varsity competition. Red Lions always on the schedule. You're going to see him again next year or the year after. It's a great learning opportunity. It's great to just gain experience here on the varsity level. There's nothing like, you can take as many reps as you want in practice, but until you get into a game-like situation, game time, then you're not going to have a true feel for what it takes to be great at this varsity level. That's key in the development for these players too. Try to develop, build towards a bright future. You're 7-1 right now. Maybe you could be 7-1 next year too. See one of these JV players at the line. Misses his first. Makes a second. Those are probably, if I had to assume, those are his first varsity points. They always feel good. Once you get the first one out of the way, you got to see one go in, then you start getting aggressive. You start getting a little bit more comfortable. As you see, he just had a great move there. Crossing him up big time. He's feeling himself now. He's starting to take this over. These JV players just trying to make something happen here. Oh, spin move. Oh, he looks like his foot slipped up a little bit there and it was sliding. Turns the ball over as a travel. Number 9, Justin King checks in for Red Lion. This is a guy who I don't have on my roster, but before the game we saw the scorebook and wrote him in, getting some varsity minutes. Another one of those JV guys up in there, number 21, no good. He's trying to feel himself, trying to get those first varsity points. There's a foul there on Red Lion. Red Lion number 9. It's like Justin King. He's getting into action a little bit. He wants a piece of this. Not a very bulky guy from the looks of it, but it looks like he's got some aggression. And one there. Red 9 again, that's his second foul. I mean, he's aggressive. He's just going after the ball. You got 5 fouls, might as well use them. Again, I'm sorry I don't know these JV players' names, but he just converted a 3-point play. That was a heck of a play there. Drove the baseline right off of where you want to. Right off that little square on the backboard. This coaches, ever since you were young. Looks like another one of those JV players. He was the one who got the free throw earlier. He drew another foul at the rim. He loves getting into action too. Fouls on number 11, Laws. Lakevis, Laws, I believe you say it. Missed the first free throw. Makes the second. He's 50% from the line. Those are 2 points that he's not going to forget. You can never forget your first 2 varsity points. I remember my first 4 varsity innings on the mound. Didn't let up a hit. I'll never forget that. Great experience. It's also great when you see guys. I wasn't the main guy to go to out of the bullpen, but you know, I played my part. I got in there for those 4 innings, and you just love seeing the teammates who usually are in there, and you love to see the support that they give you, and they go crazy. They go crazy for you every pitch, every play, and that's what we're seeing here from this St. Mark's team today, with these JV players getting some minutes in this game. There's another one of those JV players. Misses a free throw. He drew a foul. They're all getting into the action here. This is the second free throw. It's a free throw violation on the shooter. Another rare occurrence. We've seen a couple of those tonight. See Elijah Roberts. Oh, try to go for the steal, being aggressive on defense. Fillingham with the rebound. EJ's up there. That's his name just because I'm hearing it from the sidelines. There's a foul there on red line. That's DeMonte Judge. We've seen him be pretty aggressive, as that's his 3rd foul tonight. Red line, not afraid. Not afraid to get in there and mix it up with these St. Mark's guys. Even though St. Mark's is up 30, you still see some heart from this red line team. St. Mark's in the bonus now. Sends number 11 up to the free throw line. He's now 3 out of 5 from the line. Makes the second too. Looks like he's getting a little bit better with those free throws. Elijah Roberts taking up the court now. That's Brown. We've seen him in the paint a lot, and we can see why he's in the paint. Fillingham, Tapper, back to Fillingham with another put-in. Couple offensive rebounds there. Sorry, not to discredit Brown there a couple of seconds ago, but he's been playing a key role in this red line team. He's scored several points tonight, but not there. EJ puts it up with a slap of the backboard there by a red line player, causing that errant shot off the rim. Red line losing it out of bounds. St. Mark's gets the ball back. See Kip Fillingham checking out there. I would assume he's done for the night, but you never know. Kuklo checks back in. Kuklo really took over that first quarter. In recap, it was him and Podolak, Luke Podolak, who really were mixing it up on defense, getting out transition. Those were the two players there that dominated on both defense and offense. They were just working perfectly in tandem. That whole first quarter brought it out to a 21-8 lead, and St. Mark's hasn't looked back. .316 left. Let's recap this game a little bit. We saw St. Mark's, as I just said, they got out to a 21-8 lead there at the start. Really strong start on defense and offense. And then at the beginning of the second quarter, Red Line was starting to creep back into this game a little bit as St. Mark's was turning the ball over a couple times, getting a little careless with the ball, threw it out of bounds, dropped it a couple times. Then Coach Wright, he called a timeout, and whatever he said during that timeout, we saw that he was a little bit heated. However, whatever he said, he energized this team, and we saw Tariq Warner. He had his stretch in the last 2 minutes where he had 7 points, 2 emphatic dunks, and a big momentum-changing 3. And that really set the tone for the rest of the game, as we saw in the third quarter. The third quarter, St. Mark's, you know, they extended their lead a little bit, keeping mostly the same 5 out there the whole quarter. And again, staying aggressive on defense. Not letting Red Line get any opportunities. And then here in this fourth quarter, we're seeing St. Mark's put some JV players in, get some minutes. Every single one of those JV players has gotten their first varsity points tonight. Something you'd love to see, leading to a bright future in St. Mark's basketball. Foul there inside. That's Brown drawing yet another foul on the inside in the paint there. Brown has played a big role along with Sam Taylor in this game. However, it's just not going to be enough. So we have a running clock here in this fourth quarter. That brings the lead to 34 points. Excuse my mathematics there. St. Mark's just going to run the clock out. We see a strong, invigorating win there. Again, we didn't see Mike Friend out there. We didn't see Khalil Kemp out there tonight. Saw Tariq Warner for a couple minutes. Again, St. Mark's using mostly their bench, but that's all they need to take home this win. Strong win, strong defense, strong offense. You see the young guys getting in there, mixing it up, and St. Mark's take this game 78-44 is your final here over Red Line.
All right, Mike, I think that was a really great game. Both sides really well in this. Overall, Spartans, a lot stronger offense and defense on both sides. There were a few opportunities there where they gave up the ball where they could have had more focus in the game, but overall, good game for the Spartans.
I agree. They did have their moments where, especially at the beginning of that second quarter, they were starting to get careless a little bit, but once Coach Wright called that timeout, whatever he said, it just energized these players, and it got their heads back into the game, and they brought home a big win, a 34-point win over Redline. And that'll do it here from St. Mark's High School here at Tom Rosa Court. St. Mark's gets the win over Redline 78-44. I'm Mike Witkowski signing off the St. Mark's Spartan Broadcasting Center.